Guys, people were asking me, obviously we saw Gary Russell fight in the featherweight division. There's been a lot of debate, you know, about who has the fastest hands in boxing. Now, the three names that we know are Pacquiao, Khan, and Gary Russell. Many people think Gary Russell has the fastest hands in boxing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because Khan and Pacquiao have such fast hands. I actually think Khan may have faster hands than Pacquiao. But many people think Gary Russell is even faster than Amir Khan and Pacquiao. But I don't know. It's a tough one. It is a tricky one because those guys are so fast. Especially Khan when he fought Devin Alexander, his hand speed was unbelievable. Hand speed is not everything, as we saw when you know Khan lost to Garcia, and it's not you know timing can beat speed. But Gary Russell is really, really fast, man. I saw him fight against Kiko Martinez. And he's so fast. So fast. Like, he was busting Martinez up. Don't get me wrong, Martinez is a guy past his best. But I think Gary Russell might be the best featherweight in the world because of that hand speed. And not just the hand speed. One thing that Amir Khan's probably lacked in his career is boxing IQ. And Gary Russell has a very high boxing IQ. A lot of these guys that are at the top, these top boxers, they can think for themselves in the ring, and Amir Khan struggled to think for himself. He's always had to have somebody in the corner giving him instructions, and he follows those instructions. Gary Russell doesn't have to think about what he does in the ring. He's naturally talented with those fast hands, but he's also very intelligent. His boxing IQ is very, very high, and he's, in my opinion, the best featherweight in the world. And I think he's going to have to move up weight as well to be tested. Maybe a fight with Gervonta Davis. Maybe fights like that are going to test Gary Russell. And that's a great fight. That's a great fight. You know, Gary Russell called out Leo Santa Cruz. That's a great fight. A fight that I think Gary Russell would win, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, I think it's marginal. It's marginal. It's who you like. Khan has unbelievable fast hands. Gary Russell has unbelievable fast hands, and Pacquiao has unbelievable fast hands as well. But if I was to list them, I believe it's a tie between Khan and Russell, and Pacquiao's number 2. I think you can't split Khan and Russell with who's got the fastest hands. The reason why you probably edge towards Russell, because I think his boxing IQ is a lot higher, so he's got a better boxing ability, so he may in situations look a lot faster and a lot better, some of the work, because it's well educated, whereas Khan's is more reckless at times. Do you understand? So Gary Russell's more calculated with his combinations, whereas Khan's a bit more reckless at times, which gets him in trouble. Where Gary Russell's more, like I said, calculated, more educated kind of attacks. Pacquiao's raw, fast as well. He's very fast. But Pacquiao wasn't the speed. It was speed, don't get me wrong, the speed, but it was natural raw power. You know? Really raw power that Pacquiao had that made him devastating. And that's what made Pacquiao the fighter he was, because it wasn't just the speed, it was the power that he had with that speed. Whereas Russell and Khan, I think they're just speedy Gonzalez. They're just speed. They're not the biggest punchers in the world. They just speed is unbelievable off the charts. Whereas Pacquiao had the speed and power. That's why Pacquiao was getting a lot of knockouts earlier on in his career. But yeah, it's marginal. I think it's marginal between Russell and Khan, who's got the fastest hands in boxing. I think Khan's hand speed has now dipped. So if we were talking right now, it's not. But when Khan was in his A game, definitely I would say that Khan and Russell were probably had the ones that had the fastest hands in boxing, with Pacquiao just behind them. But Pacquiao had that power, that explosive power with that fast speed that he had. But leave your thoughts, guys. I would like to know your opinion. Who do you think's got the fastest hands in boxing? Do you think it's Russell? Do you think it's Khan? Do you think it's Pacquiao? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.